Okay, not really sure what's up with the music in this one, but hey everyone, Jeff here, and welcome to the test, the final revelation. This is the final game in the Test Trilogy. I believe it actually just came out last month too, so we're not super behind on this one, which is great. And I do own two other games. One of them is called McGobblenuts, and the other is a medieval simulator, I believe. Not mistaken. I might be mistaken, but let's jump right into it and find out what this game has in store for us today. And before experiencing the test, final revelations, how I recommend you play the test, and the hypothesis rising before venturing into the experience. Yep, we already did that. In that last game, it meant a lot. I just love the little things they tell you at the end. You'll gain a lot from experience. You play the first titles. I got it. I'd like to urge you to go play. Yep, I got it. Would you like to close the game now? No. I already played the test and the test too. Let's go. Yes, let's continue. Wow, that's very staticky whispering. Is my audio good, or is that just how it's supposed to sound? Oh, I hope it wasn't like that for the video because it was all staticky for me. I thought that was like a game design. Always make sure you answer each question with the utmost honesty that you have taken your time to answer the questions presented. Even answering one question improperly may drastically change your outcome. You cannot go back to answer questions you misanswered. So be sure to take your time. This is the utmost importance. Got it. Ooh. When the sun comes crashing down and heroes fade away and darkness is all around and there is no light of day, I will come back for you so that you may never feel alone. My spirit will push through. Your heart will forever be my home. And when the world spirals into abyss, I will be standing there, your embrace so long I've missed. My soul, my love, I bear. And when every nerve has been left deadened, and when every ghost has left its shell, I will bring you back to your heaven as you rescued me from my hell. Ooh. You know, I am a sucker for good poetry. I love poetry. Just gives me all these shivers and tingles inside. Oh, let's speed that up a little bit. Ooh. Oh, it's the two guys from the first test and the second test. Fate, no matter what happens, I will always love you. Choice, though, I don't think it actually had an avatar like this in the first game. If that is from the first game. No, Choice is from this game. So there was no avatar from the first game. Interesting. Do you promise? With every ounce of my heart and each droplet of my soul, I swear to you. Aww. We are going to find a way out of here. So, is Choice the character in this game then? I believe it is. The testing room. Ooh, you don't have a face. No, so Choice was the one from the first game, but he didn't have like one of these fancy character designs, which is actually pretty neat. So we did Choice, we did Fate, now we're on Destiny. The final revelation, let's get it. I wasn't expecting you so soon. And excuse the glasses, these are new, they go over my regular glasses, so they might look weird at times, just to help with the blue light for when I'm playing games and whatnot. Though I knew the other day we would meet in this room. You see, closely I've been watching you, studying every breath and every move. A few of my former colleagues you may have met, and a slew of questions you've answered without regret. I may be similar, But unlike them still, I'll make you swallow the truth like a bitter pill. Oh, you a poet. Let's go. I will peel the emotion from your soul and make you eat your feelings whole. The questions I may ask may be hard to answer, but I will cut the truth from you like a cancer. Both of us know why you're here, to open up and cast out fear, to be as honest as you can, to take angel wings or devil's hand. And in the end, we both will know how to escape your undertow. Time is on your side, but mistakes are not. Misanswered questions will lead to misery wrought. I messed that word up. Take time to think before you decide. Dig deep for the answers that live inside. You may not go back. You may not return. Once a decision is made, into your soul it is burned. Ooh. But before we continue, just know this. Your dishonesty would be very remiss. If your answers lack the guidance of truth, then your final destination will be rather uncouth. Ooh. I'm liking this guy so far. I love poetry. I love rhymes. So with that being said, I need your heart's honesty. You can run from yourself, but you can't run from me. Well, that didn't rhyme with honesty. So that's interesting because I like it because you can't run from your own destiny, which is really a cool concept of the game. And it's actually a really cool thing that's kind of actually real in real life. You can't run from your destiny. What you're meant to be is what you're meant to be. At least in my opinion. Everyone would have a different take on your destiny, obviously. But to me, also, you shape your own destiny and you choose who you want to be and choose where your destiny leads you. Now let's the examination begin. Do you ever feel like you aren't good enough? Yeah, I think we all feel that way sometimes. Do you ever feel like you put more effort into your friends' relationship than others put back into you? Yeah, for sure. Do you ever feel like your life is going nowhere? Actually, yeah, sometimes. Do you ever feel like you're trapped in limbo? Like you're not... I guess that's the same as really not going anywhere, like everything's on repeat. Yeah, I mentioned these in the previous videos. I suffer from a neurological condition and I feel like my life's really going nowhere because of it. I let it control me a lot. Thankfully, I'm taking medicine that allows me to do more now. But yeah, lately I do feel like I'm trapped in a limbo. Like nothing just seems to go right for me. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by seemingly trivial tasks? No, I like trivial tasks. They're interesting. Are you sometimes afraid of what your future might hold? Yeah, I don't know what to expect, so I guess I am kind of afraid. But I don't, I tried to embrace the future at the same time. Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Yes. Are you afraid of death? Yes, because I don't know what comes after death. Yeah, are you afraid of what might come after death? Yeah, I really don't know. Do you feel as though you're wanted in life? I don't know how to take that question. Do you feel as though you're wanted in life? Like people want me? Yeah. Do you ever feel like you just don't belong? Sometimes, yeah. I just feel different sometimes. I don't know why. It's a feeling I have. I go, yeah. Do you ever feel like a burden on my family? Yes. Have you ever felt left out? Multiple times, yes. Have you ever felt like a failure? Oh, hell yeah. I feel like anybody can feel like this at some point in your life. Like, have you ever felt like this? And I feel like we've all had those low points in life where you feel like you're not enough and feel like you're not accomplishing what you should be accomplishing. Have you ever felt like you just weren't attractive enough? Oh yeah, all the time. Have you ever worked yourself sick? When I was working McDonald's, yeah, I one time worked a 16-hour shift and I was working midnights at the same time. So, I mean, if you're talking about like that kind of work yourself sick, I guess I have. I've done multiple shifts at wherever I worked where I would just work until I just wasn't feeling good. And then obviously with my neurological issues, I didn't know what they were at the time. So I guess, yeah, I have worked myself sick. Do you ever have racing thoughts at night that make it difficult for you to get to sleep? Oh yeah, I believe we all have those thoughts. Are you afraid to ask for help? Yeah, I like to help others, but I don't like to burden them with what I need help with, so yeah. Do you feel like people often criticize you? I don't know. I'm gonna say yeah. Do you ever feel judged by your friends or family? I don't like to feel paranoid, but I guess so, yeah. Do you ever wonder what your purpose in life is? Yeah, I believe we all have wonder. Or some of us might actually know what our purpose is, but I don't know what mine is. If you could turn back time for any reason, would you? Yeah, there's many mistakes I would like to just have a do-over for. Would you say that you have many regrets in life? I wouldn't say many. I have some, so I'll say no. Does meeting new people for the first time make you uncomfortable? No, not really. It did when I was younger, like maybe when I was first becoming an adult, but not really now. It's no big deal. Does looking out your window at night make you feel uneasy? No, I love looking out my window at night. Not to sound creepy or anything, but I just love looking at street lights. I love looking at the sky. I don't know. Or if it's raining, I love looking at the rain when it's raining. So no, it doesn't make me feel uneasy. Do you sometimes double check that your doors are locked even though you're certain that you're locked? Yeah, sometimes I do. Do you ever feel like your life is moving too slow? No, I feel like it's moving way too fast. Do you ever feel like life is moving? Yeah, I do. Damn, you're reading my mind, Destiny. Do you ever feel uncomfortable when you're home alone? No, I'm actually home alone quite a bit. Would you consider yourself to be a thoughtful person? Yep. Would you consider yourself to be superficial? I gotta look that up real quick. Sorry about that. I didn't really know what superficial meant. It's like, I guess like a shallow person or something like that. That's what Merriam-Webster dictionary said was like a related word to it. I'll say no. I hope I answered that correctly. Do you ever judge others by the way they look or dress? No. Who am I to judge others? I can't stand when people talk about others and stuff like that. High maintenance? No. I can live with the bare minimum. Have you ever been bullied by someone you cared about? Ooh. That I cared about? No. People I care about, we joke with each other, but that's about it. I wouldn't consider it bullying if you're both like joking about it. So no. Have you ever been a bully to someone? Nope. Do you try to keep a low profile to avoid attention of others while in a crowded area? I don't try to. But I don't really do anything that would draw attention to myself, so I'll say yeah, sure, why not? Do you actively try to avoid busy places? No, not actively. I like to go to the movies when it's fully packed. I like to try to go bowling when a lot of people are there. Would you sometimes rather be alone than surrounded by people you care about? Sometimes, yeah. I believe, like I said, I believe some of these we all have had those moments where we just want to be alone. Does making phone calls make you uncomfortable? I'm sad to say, but yes, I'm getting better at it because we're in such a society where we're always texting and everything is done over our phones with our hands and fingers or done over our keyboard. And phone calls aren't really a thing that's big right now unless it's to like a doctor or you're getting called for an interview. So yeah, it does. I'm trying to get better at that though. Are you sometimes afraid to confront people even when they do something that bothers you? Are you afraid to confront people? No, I'll let them know if it bothers me. Do you feel uncomfortable when committing to definite plans for the future? No, not really. If I make plans, I mean it, and I'm gonna stick to them. Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to stay motivated? Yeah, sometimes. Do you ever fear That you're failing those who care about you most. Yes. Does driving a vehicle give you anxiety? Sometimes it does. But I have a story for this because twice and within 1 week I was pulled over going through a yellow light. Yellow. And the second time he tried to say I blew through a red light and gave me a ticket for impeding traffic. So yeah, I developed anxiety after that a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, not so much. I'll go driving. I drive out of state and stuff, so I'll say no. Are you afraid of exploring new places by yourself? No, not really. Have you ever carried an object around with you that made you feel more comfortable? No, I don't think so. Nah. Does being around animals bring you a sense of peace? Yes. Do you sometimes believe your loved ones are lying to you when they say they care? No. Do you ever feel like you push your loved ones away? Yeah. Sometimes I get in a mood and I actually do. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to stop you here. What did I do wrong, Destiny? Don't be mad at me. The truth that pours forth is incredibly clear. I hope that you're being honest for your own health. You can try to lie, but you'll be cheating yourself. I'd like to move on to the next phase of the test. Well, I feel like I'm rushing through these, but a lot of these questions are pretty straightforward and pretty simple, and don't have a lot of commentary on some of them like in previous versions. But I don't think we're close to the end. A series of pictures will to give your brain a rest. Ooh, you're going to tell me what emotional response they bring out, which will show me what your mind is pondering about. So feast your eyes upon the art and let me into that precious heart. Oh, Destiny, you're a smooth talker. For starters, whoa, what emotion do you feel most present in this picture? It's very colorful, and I like the design. It's pretty cool of a picture. It doesn't give me anger. It doesn't give me depression. Just canceling out the ones that doesn't give me. Chaos, not really. Not numbness. It's either joy or I'll say it relaxes me. What word would you use to describe this picture best? Trapped, manic, broken, soulful, chaotic, beautiful. I'll have to say it's beautiful. What do you think this picture is called? Ooh, chaotic crystals, the portal, soul abduction, a mind of misery, celestial stare. Huh. I'll say celestial stare. Very interesting. Moving on. Oh, you're just going to show me one picture? Come on. Oh. What emotion do you feel from this picture? Huh. Not anger or depression. Relaxation, numbness. Doesn't really make me feel anything. I'm just going to say numbness. What word describes the picture best? Stuck, abyss, toxic. I say toxic. What do you think it's called? Blazing soul, destroyer of sense, darkness within, corruption wave, the birthing. I think corruption wave, maybe. Yeah, we'll go corruption. I see. Next we have this one. Ooh, I like this one. What emotion do you feel? Oh, we're going joy all the way for this one. This is a cool picture. What word describes it? Glorious, twin, mirrors, space, planets, galactic for sure. What do you think this picture is called? The Vault, Datacron, I see you. Well, that's a little weird. Reflection of the universe. I like that. Noted. Take a look at this one. I don't know how this is going to pertain to our test, but I'll go, ooh, I like this one too. What do you feel in this picture? Joy. What word describes it? gateway, staircase, heavenly, unknown, vast, open. We'll go with unknown. What do you think this picture is called? Light at the end of the tunnel. I like that. The porthole, dimension, door, stairway to heaven, the rabbit hole. I like light at the end of the tunnel. That's cool. That's peculiar. And how about this one? Ooh. What emotion do you feel in this one? Well, I don't like this one. I don't want to say... It's not going to be joy or relaxation. It's not going to be numbness. I had to look down because the glass is tint, so I forgot I'd not even seen the correct colors. Which might be messing me up a little bit. I didn't even realize that because this is red to me with these glasses. But... I'll go with depression for this one. I'm not a fan of this one. What describes it best? Let's go with darkness. What do you think it's called? Nest of darkness, the abyssal glaze, shroud of misery, darkness forming. We'll go with darkness forming. I will make note of that. And this here. I like that one as well. We're gonna go with relaxation for this one. What describes it best? Best mask, veiled, cyclops, jungle, prism. I think prismatic is best for this one. What do you think it's called? Mind's eye. Force it out. The masking. Eye of chaos. A shining light. We'll go with mind's eye. I see. Ooh, I need to drink water. Gotta stay hydrated. Now this one. Oh, that's kind of cool. Joy. Yeah, joy. What best describes it? Planetary, glide, bosom, wing, feather, heavenly. We'll go planetary. I love anything that's galactic or space related. Or looking. What do you think it's called? Mother's nature gift, forming earth, we meet again. Well, I like forming earth. Growth. No, we're going with growth seed. Huh. Okay. How about this? That's pretty. I'll give that one relaxation. But what describes it best? Fury, torment, volcano, brimstone, shattered, fault. Let's go with the volcano. What's it called? Arcing blaze, infernal gate, the shattering, rage, and we'll go with arcing blaze. That's interesting that you say that. Thank you. How about this one here? That one has to be relaxation as well. What word describes the best feel? Look, I like cyborg, analyzing my futuristic. We're gonna go with cyborg. What do you think it's called? The data spirit, thought provoke, incubation of dreams, matrix watcher, life. Oh, I like life projector. I will make note of that. Now this one. That one's actually pretty as well. I'll give a relaxation. A lot of these don't really make me very mad or whatever. It's just like the relaxing pictures, which is cool. Ocean, sky, womb, oh, I like destiny. What do you think it's called? Birthplace of dreams, endless sea, going down ultraviolet. Birthplace of dreams. All right. That one's relaxing as well. What word describes it best? Data, broken, disfigured, anarchy, puzzle. Oh, I like data. What do you think it's called? I broke you, the crystalverse, planner zone, Picasso face. Deciphering. Huh. We're almost done. All right. That one brings me joy. Slime, vapor, melting, drool. We'll go with... I don't like any of these names, actually, to be honest. We'll go with arc. What do What do you think it's called? Planet Cradle, Planet Forming, Dark Light, the Sludge, the Jaws of Death. We'll go Planet Cradle. Interesting choice. Let's see here. That would be a nice relaxation. What word describes it best? We'll go with Solstice. Sonic Boom, Red Angel, Solar Blade, Broken Steel. We'll go Solar Blade. Alright then. Just a few more. That one's definitely relaxation. Cosmic Sphere, Eye, Beauty, Pearl, Gorgeous. We'll go Pearl. Spot Marble of Time. Oh, I like Marble of Time. That's surprising. Almost finished. Okay. That one's pretty relaxing as well. Oh, I messed up. I double clicked entered. Oh no. Well, there's one mess up. What do you think this picture is called? Solar Space, Light Breaking. I'll go with Light Breaking. Very good. Last one. That one's relaxing as well. Man, you got a lot of relaxing pictures in here. Describes the best choir voice, hollow, solitary void. I'll go with music. The Sound of Silence, Empty World, Warp Tunnel, Notes of Harmony. We'll go with the Sound of Silence. I think that about wraps it up. Okay. Your answers have been documented well. Deep. Sorry, I needed to grab another drink of water. Deep into your subconscious they dwell. But I am not finished with you just yet. There are still some truths that have yet to be met. As a matter of fact, this is only the start. We will have a great deal of fun before we part. So let me challenge you on another level still. I will pick your brain until I get my fill. This next set of questions will test your conscience more. And again, your honesty I do implore. Let us begin. One year you're running a little low on funds to purchase a present around the holidays. So you decide to spend $1 and get everyone in your family a lottery ticket. Ooh. You give each of them their own lottery ticket and wish them the best of luck. The drawing is held and one of your family members hits the jackpot, but it's someone who you don't really get along with and just bought a present for out of moral obligation. They plan to keep the money all for themselves as they feel like it was their ticket. How does this make you feel? The thing is, you bought them a present. There is no obligation for them to do anything. It's a gift from me to them. And however they choose to do what with that present, that's up to them. I wouldn't feel really angry. I might feel kind of jealous. I'd feel happy for sure. And I think I'd mostly feel indifferent. Like, I bought it for them, good for them. But I would kind of feel jealous at the same time. I don't know. Jealous, it's not... I feel like all of these would be pretty good answers. Except angry, I wouldn't be mad. I'll go with indifferent just because of me having that feeling of I don't know what to choose and I'd feel multiple things. And what would you wish to do in this situation? Try to steal the ticket for myself. Destroy the ticket so no one gets it. Get them killed so I inherit the money. Let them be happy with their winnings. There you go. If the roles were reversed and you were given a winning lottery ticket, would you share the money with at least your favorite family member who bought you the ticket in the first place? Yes, I would share with depending on the winnings, I would share it with them and maybe a few other family members and friends. I see. Now you're walking through a forest and you come across a black suitcase. Inside this case, there rests $1 million. Oh, damn. Alongside the money, there lies a bloodstained note that only one word written on it. The note simply says, "Don't." How does that make you feel? Scared. There's blood in there. Anxious. What if someone comes for the money? Excited. I'm about to be rich. Indifferent. None of my business. Anxious. Probably scared if there's blood in this. No, what this says, don't. And what would you wish to do in this situation? Grab the suitcase and run back to my car, take as much money as I could, and leave the rest? Call the police and let them know. I'd probably call the police. If the note wasn't covered in blood, would you change your decision at all? No, I'd still call the police. Well, it depends. I wouldn't be probably scared about it. Whoa. The devil appears in your room at night while you're alone and just about to fall asleep, and tells you that he has a special one-time offer for you. In exchange for your soul and eternal damnation, he will let you choose from one of 3 glorious bargains. He has not told you what those bargains are yet. How does this make you feel? Scared. The devil's in my room. Suspicious. I don't think the devil truly exists. Intrigued. I don't know what he's willing to offer me. I'm gonna go with suspicious. I don't think the devil truly exists. The devil goes on to show you that whether or not you believe him to be truly the devil, he surely is. And to prove his point, he demonstrates magnificent magical prowess and drags you to hell for a split second before transporting you back to your bedroom. In that second, you could feel a lifetime of pain and suffering in the most unimaginable ways possible. He then goes on to tell you of his offers in exchange for your soul to see if you can strike a bargain. Which of these would you choose to exchange your soul for, if any? So, he takes my soul. Another drink of water. And he'll give me all the wealth and power in the world. Or, I'll never age but can still die from physical injury. Well, that would kind of suck. I'd be so scared to do anything. You can bring one person back from the dead. That would be that's probably the most tempting. I don't care about all the wealth and power. Never age, kind of, not really, because I don't want to watch people grow old around me. One person back from the dead might be tempting, but depending on the state of the world, I wouldn't want them to be suffering. Like when the pandemic hit, if I wouldn't bring back my grandma to go through all that we've been going through the last few years. So I'll say I wouldn't sell my soul to the devil. If the devil offered you a deal of some other kind, would you accept it in exchange for your eternal damnation? No, I believe those are like the 3 best options that you just gave me, really. Civilization is about to come to an end as a plague sweeps the globe, turning everyone who perishes into mindless zombies who hungers for living flesh. You watch as everyone you know becomes gravely ill and turns, except for 5 of your closest family and friends. How does this make you feel? Incredibly sad. I don't want to see the world end. Excited. I've always fantasized about a zombie apocalypse. Scared. I don't know if I could survive this. Indifferent. This is life now. 5 of my closest family and friends. That sucks because I had more people that I do care about in my life. So that means only some of them would become zombies and get sick and be gone. It's either these 2 because I wouldn't want to see the world end, but I've always thought about what would happen if a zombie apocalypse happened. I'll say incredibly sad. I don't want to see the world end. If you knew that a zombie apocalypse was coming in 10 years from now, could you prevent it from happening? Would you? Yeah, I would. That's saving a bunch of lives. Would you work for a company for 10 years? You've been working for a company for 10 years, and you've been promised a very important, incredibly lucrative promotion. However, someone hired only a number of weeks ago has just been promoted to the position that you're promised. Your boss essentially tells you tough luck and that maybe one day you'll get the position, and that he had to promote the other employee as a favor of a friend. How does this make you feel? Ooh, I've been working for 10 years and he only promoted this person because of a favor? Wow! Angry. I was promised the promotion. Jealous. The promotion should have been mine. Betrayed. I can't. Oh, I could feel all of this. I don't feel indifferent. No way in hell I'd feel indifferent. It'll be either betrayed or angry that I'd have to go with. For me, I would have to say, not entirely sure. I can't trust. I'd go with angry. I think I'd be pretty upset. You've also learned a few secrets about the company that could be disastrous if they were to escape, such as the fact that they haven't been properly reporting their income for the last decade. Damn! That's a shady business employer. What would you do? Threaten to report, quit my job, sabotage a new employee, and get them fired? Nothing. You win some, you lose some. So if you threaten, though, they could fire you and take all your credibility away. I'd probably quit my job and look for new employment. Yeah, I'd probably do that. If the roles were reversed and you were hired and promoted as a favor over someone deserving, would you accept the position? Not if I'm new and didn't work my ass off to get there. No way in hell. Very interesting. You're home alone at night, cooking food in your kitchen, and you turn around to realize that someone is watching you through your window in the darkness. They have their face and hands pressed up against the window, and they make direct eye contact with you before turning and running out of sight around the other side of the house. How does that make you feel? Secure. I'm ready to handle whatever's coming. Protective. I need my family to be okay. Anxious. I'd probably be scared to wondering what they're up to. And what would you do? Lock all the doors and call the police. Grab the nearest weapon. I'd probably lock the doors and call the police. If the face you saw in the window was the face of a supernatural entity and not of a human being, would your answers change at all? If it was supernatural, yes, because if I call the police, they're going to think I'm crazy. I'm going to present you with some more potential scenarios, but I'm going to ask more simplistic answers as a result. Here we go. Got it. You're not feeling all too well, so you decide to go to the doctor. The doctor runs a series of tests and gets back to you shortly after to announce some grave news. It turns out that you've been contracted an incredibly rare illness that there currently is no cure for. This is so real. I'm taking medicine for episodic ataxia. I haven't been confirmed diagnosed yet, but the medicine's helping, so that's what we're pretty sure it is, and I'm working on the genetic test right now. But episodic ataxia is very rare, and there's no cure for it. But I think he's talking about something that might kill you. I'm not entirely sure about this question or scenario. This illness causes complete body paralysis within 6 months of contraction. Well, that's definitely worse. Meaning that in less than half a year from now, you will be rendered unable to move, blink, talk, or any other form of expression whatsoever. Damn, that would suck. You will need to be kept alive on a feeding tube, and you'll never be able to communicate with anyone else ever again. You will just be kept alive on machines in a vegetative state. I've always said, if something like that ever did happen to me where I'm not able to move, I'm not able to do anything, I'm not able to live my life, put me out of my misery. I don't want it. Don't want to live like that. Oh, or would you want the plug pull? Yeah, pull the plug and let me die. I wouldn't want to live like that. Nope. How would you like to spend the last 6 months of your life while still mobile? Family and friends, pursuing the dreams, make the world a better place while I can. I wouldn't wallow on self-pity and would probably want to no. I'd probably do a mixture of these things. That's the thing. Probably spend with family and friends. I can do a lot of these things with family and friends, like pursue dreams with them, and this just getting me emotional a little bit just thinking about it. Just do what I can to make all the time I have left. Eyes are watering a little bit. Yeah, there are diseases out there that can put you in this sort of unfortunate situation. Does knowing this motivate you to do things that you never done before and pursue more from life? Or do you feel readily unaffected by the knowledge that this could potentially happen to you at some point in the future? I try to live by this because I mentioned this in a previous episode of this game. From NCIS, I started using this quote every day. Ducky Mallard in the show. I forgot what the episode it was, but at one point he used the quote, "Live for today, for yesterday is gone and tomorrow may never come." So I try to live every day like something bad could just happen at any moment, because you never know. Life is just like that. It's just, life's a bitch. It motivates me to strive for a better future. It doesn't really change for me. Strive for a better future. Noted. You have a pet dog whom you raised since its birth. 3 years have passed and it's the best dog you ever had. You love it like it's your own child, and one day he runs away in the middle of the night chasing after a wild animal in the darkness. Oh no. Man, I'm getting like shivers and stuff because these questions are just like serious or scenarios. You search everywhere for your dog, but no matter what you do, you can't seem to make any progress. About a month passes and you still haven't seen any trace of your four-legged friend until one morning you awaken to a sound of familiar barking. Aw. You rush outside to find that your elderly neighbor in his late 80s is out on his front lawn joyously playing with your dog. He has named the beast Johnny, and they both seem to be having the time of their lives. You rush over there and hug your dog. He's excited, looks to your face. Your neighbor says, "Johnny's a good boy, isn't he? I lost him when I was just a boy about your age. But he's come back. Johnny has come back and we're together again." Oh, so the old man, he probably has dementia or something. Oh no. Oh no. Come to find out your elderly neighbor is suffering from dementia. Recently brought on by the stress and heartache of losing his wife just a couple of months prior to finding your dog. What is these scenarios? If this doesn't get you emotional reading the scenarios, I'm sorry, but it's getting me very emotional. The dementia has caused him to believe that your dog Johnny is his old dog from the childhood coming back to his life to make him happy and keep him company. The dog seems to be in great shape, very happy and well looked after. You know telling the only man that it isn't really his dog, it's your dog, would break his heart and crush him. Would you break the news to him that it isn't your dog and take Johnny home with you, or would you let him keep the dog and choose to visit him daily to play and go for walks? Oh no, it's my dog though. I don't want to hurt the old man. No. Oh. I feel like you're heartless if you take the dog, but I feel like you'd be so sad. Oh no. Where's my dog? This question is the hardest scenario I've read. Oh no. I'll probably take my dog home with me. Does this story make you sad at all? Hell yeah, it makes me sad. Can you imagine yourself in the old man's position, being alone in life and finding one thing that makes you feel less alone, potentially having to face it being ripped away from you once it... Okay. Now you're making me feel extremely guilty for taking the dog back. That is not cool, Destiny. Yeah, I can see myself in that position. Next question. Damn it. Let's say that you're viciously murdered by a serial killer. You fell for one of their traps as they lured you in and made you their latest victim. Now let's say that you're given a unique opportunity in the afterlife as you return as a spirit to roam the earth. However, you're bound to two potential options and only two. You can either choose to haunt your assailant and make his life miserable, hopefully foiling his plans to kill in the future and potentially save lives in the process, or you can choose to spend your time as a spirit amongst your still living family and friends, guiding them in positive ways and making their lives... Oh man, these scenarios are tough. You're bound to whichever option you choose until either your family and friends are no longer living or your killer is no longer living. You cannot choose both. So if I was a spirit, would I stay with my friends and family or choose to haunt my killer? Probably stay with my friends and family and guide them along the way. Do you think you have what it takes inside you to drive the killer insane and push him over the edge? No, I don't. I'm always trying to be the better man in any situation I get myself put into. So I don't think I could do it. Do you believe that this scenario is possible? I don't know. I'm just gonna say no. I don't think so. If this situation happened to a friend or family member and they were viciously killed, which situation would you rather them choose? Stay with friends and family. Huh. Next question. Okay. One night you go to sleep and get a good rest that feels like the best sleep you've ever had. You wake up in an unfamiliar room, in an unfamiliar bed. You look in the mirror and you hardly recognize yourself. You look as though you aged 20 years. Oh, like you're in a coma? That would be... I don't know if I could... I'd hate that. There's a sticky note on the television screen that says press play. So you oblige the note and hit the... Oh, wait. Is this like that movie with Adam Sandler? And you hit the play button to reveal a message that has been left for you by all your friends and family that are still alive and well. Though they all seem to be 20 years older as well. 51st dates. That, like that where you can only remember one day at a time or something like that. They explain to you that every single day for the last 20 years, you repeat the same day over and over again. Yep, like 51st dates. Due to a severe head injury, your memory doesn't last more than 24 hours, so each day when you sleep, all recollection of what took place in the 24-hour prior is entirely wiped. I wonder if that's actually a possible thing that could happen then. Your loved ones have made a video for you to let you know, let you have a say in your potential future. You have the option to either keep watching this video every single day so you know what's going on and can continue to progress your life, even though you won't have any recollection of it, or you can choose to continue living as you've been, repeating the same day over and over again, living in ignorant bliss. Which would you choose? I would rather watch the video every day. I would rather live happily but not unknowing. I feel like if I watch the video every day, I could try to accomplish new things in those 24 hours. Maybe. But unknowing, it just doesn't seem like a life that would be great. But you'd probably be happy depending on how those 24 hours went. That's a hard one. I'm not entirely sure. I think I'd rather live happily but unknowing. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Would you be upset if your family kept the truth from you for 20 years, even though the day felt like it was for your own good? So they didn't tell me for those 20 years? No. I wouldn't be upset with them. If your best friend was in this situation, would you make a video for them telling them the truth, or would you repeat every day exactly the same? Or man, this is hard because it's like I'm saying that I wouldn't want it, but then would I push it on somebody else? I'd probably let my best friend live like that forever because it might be hard getting a video every day. Just knowing that you basically are stuck in limbo. I'll let them just live in it. I'll take note of your answer. Through frantic digging in the attic, reading old... That's supposed to be attic or antic? Reading old files and newspaper articles, you've come to find your parents are famed psychologists. Oh, nice. You've also come to find that they aren't really your parents. In fact, they're not even related to you at all. Oh, well, damn. From what you can gather through your discoveries, a story tells of a young child who developed psychotic tendencies and went into a trance before murdering their parents in a tragically brutal way. Whoa! So technically I murdered my parents in a wow. However, that child suffered so much trauma that the events of the loss of their parents, once the trance had worn off, they repressed the memory of their parents' deaths, blocking it completely from their mind. Duke psychologists took the child into the treatment and performed studies against the child's knowledge, raising that child to be a fully functional adult while playing the role of the child's real parents. So essentially they gave me a better life and kind of helped me. Playing the role of the child's real parents to further gather data and potentially help the child avoid a terrible life in the process. You are that child. Would you resent your would-be... No, I wouldn't resent them because it sounds like they gave me the life, a good life, instead of having me live in my past. Would you be grateful that they gave you a second chance in life? Yes. Would you feel betrayed by the secret they kept to you? No. Would you confront them about the art? Yeah, I would confront them about it. If you were in their position, would you do the same for a child in a similar situation? I think so, but I think I would actually tell them the truth eventually. Maybe. But I don't want it to be too much to burden, so it just depends, like... It just depends. I have one final scenario before we move on. Okay. A lot of reading. The end of the world has come and gone. All that is left are post-apocalyptic soldiers roaming the lands, combing through towns and laying waste to any survivors in their path, in hopes of claiming their equipment for themselves in order to survive the harsh, barren wasteland known as planet Earth. You get in good with a large colony of soldiers and spend about 6 months with them before they decide that you're not pulling your weight. In order to save the very food rations they have left, they exile you from the compound and send you to fend for yourself. Well, damn. You decide to venture into a neighboring town in hopes of finding food that was left behind by raiders. It only takes you about a day and a half before you strike gold. A hidden underground bunker stockpiled to the brim with enough food to feed an entire colony for a year. Now you have a couple choices to make. Would you go back to the colony and tell them about the bunker, or would you stay in the bunker? I'll keep the bunker. It's the end of the world, and there's not many people left, so probably go back and tell the colony. If you could choose to only tell some of the soldiers about the bunker and let them in so you could lead a new colony, but exile the soldiers who exiled you, would you do it? Probably. If you were to lead a new colony, would you build it based on savagery and raiding, or would you build it based on sharing and compassion? If you were the leader of the colony that exiled you, except it was you who exiled someone else who wasn't pulling their weight, and that person just so happened to find themselves in a similar situation where they find a jackpot food underground bunker, but they refuse to share it with you in the colony, would you raid them and steal it for yourselves, or would you let them? They can keep what they found. Their bunker now belongs to me now. They can keep it. Very interesting. Well, that wraps up this portion of the test. But I need more from you before I allow you to rest. Thank you, because my throat is hurting right now. A choice here, a choice there. Which would you rather? Moral dilemmas around what I can gather. And you will answer clearly, crisp, and concise. Will you be selfish or in your conscience of vice? In just mere moments from now, we both shall see the difference between who you are and who you wish to be. Let us begin. Would you rather abandon the person you love most or be abandoned by the person you love the most? Abandon the person I love most or be abandoned by the person? Sounds bad, but I'd probably rather be abandoned. I don't think I can abandon anyone. Would you rather have friends in high places who could get anything you wanted but didn't necessarily care about you, or friends who couldn't get you anything but they have deep personal bond? I'd rather have friends with a stronger bond. Would you rather find $10,000 and get to keep it for yourself, or find $20,000 but have to split it 4 ways with your closest friend? $20,000 to split it with my friends and family. That'd be like $5,000 each. Yeah. Would you rather cheat on your partner but never get caught, or know that your partner cheated on you but have no way of proving it? Ooh. I guess I couldn't cheat, so I guess get cheated on with no way to prove it. Would you rather get rich through illegal means or be poor but living honest? Poor and honest. Money isn't everything. That's what I try to tell people. Would you rather press a button that would kill your favorite pet, or press a button that could kill your favorite family member? Oh no! Destiny, you're very twisted. You are very twisted. Kill my favorite pet or kill my favorite? Oh no, I don't know how to answer that. I'd have to go with my favorite pet. That makes me sad. Would you rather get fired from a high-paying job or have to fire your friends from a high-paying job? That depends, because if I'm getting fired, I'm not doing my job, which doesn't sound like me. But I wouldn't want to fire my friends at the same time. I'll get fired from a high-paying job. Would you rather sleep with your step-sibling or sleep with your best friend's partner? Step-sibling or best friend partner? step sibling or best friend partner? Huh. Something tells me it shouldn't be taking me this long to decide on this question. But at least step sibling, you're technically not related by blood. And best friend's partner, I feel like that's violating, for guys, the bro code. Huh. I didn't know how to answer that. So we're just gonna move on. Would you rather save your best from certain death and let 1,000 strangers die? Or save 1,000 strangers and let your best friend die? Save my friend but let 1,000 people die? Or save 1,000 strangers? Oh no. This is one of those questions where it's like, do you sacrifice one life for the many or sacrifice many for one life? I'd probably let my friend die if I can save 1,000 people. Would you rather get your free food for the rest of your life or rescue a starving child from a third world country? Rescue a starving child, I guess. I don't really need free food. Yeah, sure. Would you rather be rich but without family or poor but with family? Poor but with family. Would you rather have to steal food from the rest of your life in order to eat or steal enormous amounts of money from the wealthy but have to destroy the money immediately? Wait, what? Steal food from the rest of your life or steal money from the wealthy and destroy it? Probably steal food. Why would I steal money just to destroy it? Would you rather serve 4 years in the military during wartime or move to a third world country and never be allowed to return home? 4 years in the military during wartime. Why not? Would you rather be traveling 10 miles above the speed limit or 10 miles below the 10 miles above the speed limit? I can't stand when people do below the speed limit. It drives me nuts. The only time I see it fine is when it's raining, obviously, when there's weather events. If you see potholes that come up ahead, you can start slowing down, you know, circumstances. Would you rather never have sex for the remainder of your life or have to have sex every day in order to stay alive? Well, I mean, might as well go with one that's kind of fun. So we'll go with this one. Would you rather be addicted to hardcore drugs for 10 years but make a full recovery, or addicted to alcohol for the rest of your life? Huh. I don't drink, I can't drink. So I guess drugs would be the best option for me. And it's only for 10 years, so. Might prevent you from getting a job though, which might suck. Would you rather live to be 200 years old in a perfectly preserved youthful body and have to watch your friends and family die around you? Or live to be 70 but die before your friends and... I'd have to say live to be 70. That's something that scares me, is watching people die around me. I don't, and you'd for 200 years you'd have multiple friends and multiple family dying. So live to be 70, die before my loved ones. Would you rather sacrifice all of your friends in order to survive, or sacrifice both of your parents? I'd rather sacrifice all my friends, or I'd rather sacrifice both my parents. Oh no, I love my parents way too much. I'd have to go with my friends. I'm sorry, guys. Would you rather get acknowledged for work that you didn't do, or work hard for the rest of your life but not receive praise for it? One thing that's cool about this game, I was just thinking about, if you play it, your answers might be totally different from mine, which I really like that concept as well. It's very cool. That's why I like watching other people. I'm going to be looking up some other videos on it and see what other people chose. Would you rather get acknowledged for your work that you didn't do, or work hard for the rest of your life but not receive... If I didn't do it, I don't want to get acknowledged for it. So I guess work hard, never receive any praise. Here's this damn question again. Would you rather punch a nun or get punched by a nun? I'd rather get punched by a nun. I couldn't do it. Would you rather lose all the money you earned this year or lose all the memories you've gained this year? Lose all the money I earned this year or lose all the memories? I'll say lose all. I haven't really gained any memories this year. Unless it's March. So we're only 3 months. Like talk about like through the past year, like the 364 days. I guess lose all the money. Although I'm thinking to talk about the last 3 months, but I'll say lose all the money. Would you rather flip a coin for a chance to win $20 or immediately win $10? I'll take a coin flip for 20. Why not? Would you rather know how you die or know when you'll die? Oh, I wouldn't want to know either, to be honest. I guess how. I want to know if it'll be painful. Would you rather be blind but able to see crystal clear in the water or be deaf always? Just walk around with a fishbowl on your head. That's how I'd solve that one. Blind except for underwater. I feel like might be easier to be blind in this world. Although deaf, you got sign language, so you can technically kind of talk. But then I like seeing colors and I like what I'm experiencing the world. I'll say permanently deaf. Would you rather give up all internet and social media but be able to travel the world for free, or have the best internet in the world for free but never leave your house? Oh no, travel the world for free, but I'd give up the internet in a heartbeat. Traveling's expensive, I know, because I like to take road trips and stuff. Would you rather walk barefoot across a bed of hot coals or walk barefoot through a pitch black snake infested corridor? Hot coals. Not a question. Would you rather be the judge who sentenced people to death or the executioner in charge of killing them? I'd rather be the judge. I feel like I'd hate to be judge. I couldn't pull the trigger on anybody, to be honest, or flip the switch. Would you rather have a witch cast a nasty hex on you, or so you always have bad luck, or would you be haunted by a demon intent on possessing you? That's a difficult one. I don't know. Would you rather have bad luck or be haunted by... I guess I'd rather have bad luck. Both are not really good scenarios, to be honest. Would you rather be married to someone incredibly beautiful who doesn't find you attractive, or be married to someone whom you're not even remotely attracted to, but they find you incredibly attractive? Married to someone who's not attracted to me, or married to someone I'm not attracted to? So they're not attracted to me, but they're married to me, or would I marry someone that I'm not attracted to? I'll marry someone that I'm not attracted to, sure. Would you rather work at a high-paying job that you despise, or a low-paying job that you love? Low-paying job that you love doing, sure. Would you rather walk 1 mile home wearing nothing but a pair of socks, or be fully clothed and have to walk 100 miles to get home? Probably walk 100 miles fully clothed. It's cold in Michigan. I couldn't do it. Even though I wear shorts and t-shirts in winter, but you know. It's better than nothing. Would you rather find $5 in your pocket or have to grab $100 out of a public toilet? Huh. That's interesting. If you see $100 in a public toilet, you're taking it, right? I know I say money's not everything, but the $100 is just sitting there. I'll put on gloves. $100 in a public toilet. Would you rather have 100 of your favorite books but never watch a movie again, or have 100 of your favorite movies but never read a book again? I'm a sucker for movies. I'd cry if I could never watch a Marvel movie again. I'm a huge Marvel Cinematic Universe person. And just like I like going to the movies. I try to go at least once a week, or I did. It's been about a month, but I need to get back to it. So I'd probably give up books. I want to get back to reading, but I haven't been doing it, so yeah, definitely give up books. Would you rather always be 20 minutes late to everything, or 2 hours early to everything? Early. I hate being late. Would you rather find a dead body or be a witness to a deadly assault? So basically, find a dead body or watch someone be killed. I'd rather probably find a dead body. Hope I never do, to be honest, but you never know. Would you rather change your past or see what the future might hold you? Change some things in my past. Would you rather have one really great friend or 100 mediocre friends? One great friend would definitely be better than 100 mediocre. Would you rather lose all of your teeth or lose one day of your life every time you kiss someone? Ooh. What the hell? Huh. I don't want to lose my teeth. I'd just say I lose one day off my life every time I kiss someone. Just don't offer many kisses. You're good. Would you rather win the lottery and lose the ticket before you can collect your money or see your worst enemy win the lottery? Worst enemy. I'd probably be super jealous if my enemy won. So I'd probably rather win the lottery and lose my ticket. I'd still be pretty angry with myself. Would you rather find true love or have your dream job? I'd rather have true love. Just something I think about a lot. Would you rather have a pause button for your life or a rewind button? I'd rather have a rewind button. As you can see, there's something that I definitely would like to change about my past. Would you rather drown to death in gasoline or be boiled to death in water? Oh, that sounds horrible. Yes. Boiled to death would probably be the same as basically lighting yourself on fire almost. Both sound extremely horrible. I say drown to death in gasoline. I don't know which one would be the quickest. Would you rather make a new friend every day or get $100 a day for doing nothing but never have friends again? Get $100 a day but be friendless? Make a new friend every day. Sure, why not? Would you rather die to save a family or sacrifice your family to save yourself? I'd sacrifice myself. I'd rather give my life to save my family. Would you rather always be hated by those closest to you for something you didn't do? Or have hurt everyone you care about, but they'll never find you out it was you? Be hated for something I didn't do, or hurt everyone I love without being blamed? I guess be hated. I couldn't hurt people. Would you rather sleep with your worst enemy or sleep with someone who knows you have many incurable STDs? Sleep with someone with STDs or sleep with my worst enemy, I guess. I don't have any enemies, so I guess enemy. Would you rather only eat food you don't like or give up all liquids except for water? Give up all liquids, because that's what I've actually been doing. New diet. Been only drinking water this week. Would you rather always listen to music at max volume or always listen to music just at the lowest volume? The lowest volume, you can't really hear it. I guess max volume? Would you rather meet your hero and find out that they don't like you or never meet your hero at all? It's like one of those things where you can't always meet the person that you really look up to because they might be who you want them to be. So I guess I'd rather never meet my hero if that's the case. Would you rather never have a pet for the rest of your life or never have friends for the rest of your life? The thing is, friends, depending on who your friend is, they can last until the day you die. Pets, every 10 to 15 years if you're a dog owner, if you're a dog owner, you know that. And you have to go through that pain over and over again. So I guess I would rather never have pets again. Would you rather live in excruciating pain for the rest of your life or live pain-free, but everyone you know and love will live in excruciating pain? Oh, I don't want them living it. I'd rather live in pain. Thank you for answering my questions, but we are not done yet. Seriously? But we have made it through many categories except for one. These final questions will be from deep within. I want to see your soul. I want to see your heartbeat quicken. I want to learn all that you know. I want to see what makes you think. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know your darkest truths. I want to know what makes you sick. I want you to expel the truth from yourself. I want you to feed it in your precious fate. I want to learn all of your love. Learn all of your love and bathe in all your fate. So one last time we sit together as we await the final revelation. These are the last questions I have, the last examination. Take your time. Do think hard. Save every moment dearly. But what I'm about to finish with you, you will see it all ever so clearly. And here we go. You ever lied to those that are closest to you? Sometimes, yeah. Have you ever hurt someone whom you didn't deserve it? No, I haven't. Have you ever lost your temper when you know you shouldn't have? Yeah. Have you ever intentionally hurt an animal? No. Have you ever blamed someone for something that you know they didn't do? Did I? Trying to think into my past. No, I don't think I've ever blamed anyone for something random. Have you ever abandoned a pet? Hell no. Have you ever abandoned a loved one in time of need? No. Have you ever stolen something from someone that you cared about? No. Have you ever broke something to spite someone that you cared about? No. Have you ever played the victim in a situation even though you hadn't been wronged? No. Have you ever had romantic feelings for someone who wasn't your partner while you were in a relationship? Nope, never actually been in a relationship. Have you ever wished for the death of someone who wronged you? No, you shouldn't wish the death on anybody, to be honest. And that's no matter how bad they messed up or whatever. I wouldn't wish death on anyone, or wish the worst. Have you ever wished for the death of a loved one? Hell no. If you knew that writing someone's name on a piece of paper would instantly cause their death, would you write it down anyone's name? No. Do you feel like you could spend more time with your loved ones than you currently do? Yeah. Have you ever owed someone an apology but refused to apologize to them? No, not really. Do you ever regret worrying too much about things you can't control? Yeah, I worry a little bit too much all the time. Do you ever feel like you negatively bring other people down? No. Do you ever regret not standing up for yourself when feel you've been wronged? Yes. Do you ever feel like you let others influence your decision making too much? Sometimes, yeah. Do you ever wish that you lived in a more honest life? No, I think I live a pretty honest life. That's why I'm doing this game. I'm telling the world the type of person that I am. Has your dishonesty ever caused someone to suffer? No. Have you ever had someone leave your life before you had the chance to tell them something important? Leave your life. I don't think so. No. Do you ever feel like you prioritize people in your life that are unworthy of your time? Kind of. Some people. Do you ever feel like you prioritize your own wants before those who need you most? No. I always put everyone else before myself. Do you ever feel like you spend too much time working towards something that you're not truly passionate about? No. Do you feel like you're living up to your full potential? No. Do you ever let your fear stop you from pursuing things that you truly want? Yeah, I think so, sometimes. Have you ever been refused to try something because you were afraid that it would fail? Yes. Have you ever been attracted to someone but refused to let them know because you were afraid of being rejected? Oh yeah. Do you ever feel as though you're chasing the wrong things in life? No, I don't think so. Do you ever feel like you spend too much time planning for the future that you ignore the present? No, I don't think I plan for the future too much. Do you ever feel like your friends and family like you more than you like them? I don't think so. I love my friends and family. Have you ever loved a pet more than your family? I don't think so. The thing is, I consider pets family, so I'll say no. Do you ever make an excuse to get out of going to an event instead of just telling the person who invited you that you just don't want to go? No. I don't make up an excuse. If something's really going on, I just tell them. So no. Otherwise, I try to go out to every event I do plan with a friend. Do you ever feel like you spend more time with technology than you do building stronger bonds with your friends and family? Sometimes, yeah, unfortunately. Have you ever defended someone that you shouldn't have? I don't think so. Do you sometimes have a hard time admitting when you're wrong? No, if I'm wrong, I'll just say straight up. Do you ever place the blame for your personal failures on someone or something else? No. Have you ever accused someone of something with no real evidence to back it up? Nope. Have you ever had sex with someone who you know you shouldn't have? Nope, never had sex. See, being honest. Have you ever had any kind of relationship with someone whom you know you shouldn't have? No. Have you ever let a relationship degrade because you were afraid of being the one to break up with someone? Nope. Do you ever feel like you could take a better care of your own health? Yes. Which is what I'm trying to do currently with my new diet. Have you ever let someone else take the blame for something that you did? No. Have you ever acquired something that you didn't really want because someone else wanted it? No, not really. Do you ever feel like you're not living up to others' expectations? Yes. Have you ever walked out of someone's life without an explanation? No. Do you feel like you're focused more on the negative aspects of your life and what you don't have rather than being grateful for what you do have? No, I try not to focus on the negative. Have you ever witnessed someone being wronged, but you didn't encourage to stand up for them? I might have, I just can't think of the time right now, but maybe, probably. And finally, do you feel like you're a good person? Overall, yes. Very interesting. That concludes the end of your examination. In your mind, I have dug myself a hole. I will analyze your answers very carefully. And now it's time for me to gaze into your soul. This is preposterous. This simply cannot be. I have expected every potential outcome, but yours seem to have evaded me. What? I was prepared to tell your fate, to play upon your fear, to break the worst of news to you, to plant seeds of doubt within your ear. But as I've asked you to be honest with me, I must in turn be honest with you. For as much as I wish to lie, I am forever shackled to the truth. From what I can deduct from deep within, from everything you've shared with me, in return I shall share with you. This is what I see. Nice little music. If anyone has put in a box in this lifetime, it's you. And that just isn't a feasible thing to do with someone such as yourself. If anyone says been put in a box, so I'm in a box, okay. You don't belong in a box. You belong on a pedestal because you are magnificent, whether you understand it, realize it, or even accept it. Well, thank you. People look at you and your first thought is negative. You get uncomfortable. They're not looking at you for the reasons you think. They're admiring you. They're even somewhat intimidated. You give off such a powerful aura about you that people straight up don't know how to handle your presence. They can even appear a bit standoffish at times. But that's not because they don't want to know you. They just don't know how to act around you. Okay? You're not like other people. You think it's a problem with you, but it isn't. It's a power to be admired, though it's often misunderstood. Unfortunately, it's often misunderstood even by you. You need to understand that no matter what you do, not everyone is going to comprehend who you are and what you're capable of. Both good and bad, you'll forever find someone who you can open up to completely, because they will be that special key to unlock the gate you keep so guarded. Just getting chills. You need to do your best to open up though. Make yourself a bit more accessible. Give people an opportunity to get to know you. They'd absolutely love what they see and hear. You need to build some confidence, or simply fake it. They won't know the difference. Something I'm trying to do is get better at my confidence, and I do try to fake it sometimes. One thing you do need to be careful of, however, is trusting what people say and taking it to heart when it's negative. People who don't like you for whatever reason don't dislike you because there's something wrong with you. They dislike you because there's something wrong with them. No one who truly got to know you could ever dislike someone who astonishingly in-depth as you. If you don't understand yet, one day soon, very soon you will. Your secret word is integrity. Remember this word. This will come in handy. So if people don't understand me, it's not me. It's on them. So sweet. I get chills reading those like final thoughts in the game. If you received an ending that has already received before the previous examinations, remember, we did not ask your secret words prior to taking this test. So that should be very telling. It means something very special. And if your result was the same as something you've got previously, we'd like to add the phrase twin words next to your secret word in the comments. So I will leave a review on this one since it just came out a month ago. And with the word, but I don't think I received, now that I think back, I don't think I received a word twice. If you received an entirely new outcome, then that means that you got multiple layers of things to work on in your journey. Or you may just have an extra layer of depth to your personality. But you will know the answer to that. You answered hundreds of questions. You found deeper meanings. You've been enlightened and you've helped others find enlightenment. Many people have wondered what the test series is truly about. But it's simple. The answers are always so much more simple than we believe them to be. The test is about you. The reflection of your darkened screen, the one who seeks the answers, the person who seeks answers. More than being about answers, the test is more so about the questions. It's about making you think, about encouraging you to open up and admit that you're human. Just as human as everyone else. The test is about unity. The test is about compassion. See, that's why I like it, because some of them, and you saw it during this series, I was thinking and talking it through, like, how would I answer this question here and there? Like, it is about you. The test is about bringing people together and showing the world that we're not so different after all. Look at all the secret words that have been left in the comments. Look at all the thousands of people who are just like you. We feel so lonely sometimes. We feel flawed. We feel pain. But that's because every single one of us is human. The world judges one another based on so many variables, but they're the most hypocritical set of variables imaginable. We judge each other and are judged ourselves by our peers who do the same exact shit that they judge us in the end. Yep. And that we judge them for too. You feel flawed because you are flawed. We're all human. We're all in this together. You feel afraid because you have the right to be. You feel overwhelmed because the world is overwhelming. Depression is overwhelming. Anxiety is overwhelming. Our problems are overwhelming. Suicide is an epidemic. We are losing loved ones before their time. And any of us can fall in the hardest times of our lives at any given moment. We can lose everything we know and love instantly and unexpectedly. Wow. But one thing we are not is alone. So that was the purpose of the test, to show that we're not alone and other people go through the same exact stuff that we every day. Like I said, we're all in this together. Wow. You are never alone. We are all flawed because we're all human. We're all scared because we're all human. We all fight these battles every day, every single day, because we're all human. But you never have to feel alone in your fight. Look at all the secret words that have been gathered that match yours. Look at all the words that don't match yours. Perhaps those people are going through struggles that you have yet to experience or know nothing about. Put yourself in their shoes. That's what this message is telling me. And perhaps some others know not of yours either. But don't judge those who are struggling. Help them. just as you wish to be helped in your time of need. Don't be afraid to ask for help and reach out for those who are. Everyone is suffering. Some of us just suffer quieter than others. We are all in this together. The test series has helped bring so many people together and make so many people feel less alone. We've read your comments, and others are free to do so as well. We've read about these games that have helped you. We've read about how much positivity they've spread. We've read about how many people say that their lives are forever changed, and I'll tell you one thing. If even one life was saved in the process of this social experiment, then it was worth conducting, and every single one of you that left a comment is a hero. By leaving comments, you help spread the message out to others. So I'm going to go back, and I'm actually going to go back to the other games and review those as well. And I'll leave my own comment with the word. Hope you guys see it if you do decide picking up the game or checking it out on Steam. You've helped spread this positive light in dark time for so many people, and those people have to thank you for it. There are so many people in this world who do nothing for others, and they'll continue to do nothing for others. They won't lift a finger to help those around them because they don't understand that someone is suffering just as much as they are. They're too afraid to open up about it. But not us. We've opened up quite a bit, haven't we? We were brave enough to answer these questions that so many people are feared admitting to. We're brave enough to take a chance and leave a secret word as a symbol of our participation. And for that, Random Studios would like to thank you for not only placing your name in the credits at the end of this game, so the world knows of your good deeds in spreading the word and participating, and we're also got another surprise for you. Everyone who has left a comment on our titles and continue to do so on future titles will be put in the credits of our new massive project that we've been working on, but that's not the good part. Ooh, so they're working on a new massive project. Cool. We'll also be going through and selecting names for those who leave a comment on all of our titles and putting their names right into the actual game and storyline, whether it be a special item, a piece of the lore, or a character named after them, and much more. Oh, that's awesome that they're including. I love how they're including the audience. That's really cool. And I apologize, my throat is really hurting right now. Now, as far as your secret words go, your secret words will play a pivotal in our new project. You will plug your secret words into different parts of the journey when they are requested of you, and they will alter the game. And ooh, that's cool. So your words are going to alter the way the game is played. This is an RPG where every choice matters, where every decision you make changes something about your session. This is an RPG that focuses on human emotion and the decisions we make. And those decisions make us feel. Oh, I cannot wait to play this game. Keep an eye out on future main project, Chasing Demons, where every NPC from all of our titles will be represented within a storyline, and the world will get to see how they all tie in together. You've helped shape it. You helped make what it is. And we will be sure to continue to add more and more players to the lore and gameplay as we read comments, titles, official release. Okay. And again, to commemorate those who participated across all our titles, we will be periodically selecting names from all of our titles. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us and everything you do for the world. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of our session and leave it in the comments for us. We will be selecting some of you to be included in the future projects. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be a part of history. This is a chance for you to be a part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in the comments. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment you left for us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do, thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing to our secret projects. A word from the developers. If any of these games even save one life, it was all worth it. And that means part of that. You're part of saving someone's life. Most people would spend their entire lives having done something special like that. Even if you didn't particularly find this useful for yourself, the test series, just by you spreading the word, you've helped others find something beneficial from the series who really needed help in the time and left series whole. So thank you for spreading the word and helping so many people really that truly need it. Some will go their entire life selfishly, never lifting a finger to help someone else. Okay, that's pretty much reiterating what they just told us. I'm not going to read all, and it's going quite fast. So let's just go ahead and just spread it through so you guys can actually see everything that's said if you want to pause the video and read it, because I'll do the same during the editing. Every individual has their own family, their own friends, their own circle. They mean something to the world. They mean something to someone, even when they don't feel like it. They do. Trust me, you do. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for catching other people to be a part of this. Like I said, really go check out this game on Steam. Random Studios, I really like what you guys did here with the social experiment. Keep a hold of your secret words. You're going to need them for when you're chasing demons. But I really like how they did the social Ooh. I will peel the truth from your flesh like a petal from blackened rose. She loves me. Don't do this. She loves me not. She loves me. Please, I beg of you. She loves me not. Destiny, what are you doing? Ah. She loves me. She loves me not. She would never love a monster like you. So let her choice take its toll. And in her cell, may she rot. Wait. Check out all the titles on the title screen on the games. Alright. Thank you, Random Studios. That was great. We made a list of some of the names. Yeah, I didn't play this before the previous games or the comments or whatever, so obviously I wouldn't be in it, so I'm just gonna say no because that's a very long list. So wait, that confused me. Did Destiny just kill choice? Oh man, there's that the lore in this game, the series, and that they're putting together is great. I cannot wait to play Chasing Demons. I will definitely be going back and leaving comments, help others out. You know, we're all human. Be there for each other. And hope you guys like the content. Like, subscribe, or comment if you liked it. Check it out on Steam. The test. I believe there was a sale going on for the trilogy. Not very expensive, so be sure to check it out. I would love to see what your answers are and what words you got in the just comments down below. And we're all in this together, so remember, until next time, remember to change that world one smile at a time. You never know whose life you can save or change. And as always, I can't wait to see you in the next video or live stream. Love you guys.